I was thinking about it all, how I started and where I am right now, facing off with AOC. I'm the real Bronx girl. I'm the real girl that was born and raised in the Bronx. I'm the real girl that's gonna take her on because I'm a fiery broad, because people in the district have had enough. I petitioned there twice. I've spoken to plenty of people in the district. I was born there, raised there. My family's there. I have my businesses here. I know this district, and I know that the crime is out of control. Look at our schools, look at our streets, look at our poverty. She does nothing but hang out with her elites, with her Marxist friends.
I am from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I got my businesses, my family, crime is rampant. Let's look into all those things about crime, businesses, and family from Tina Forte, who's trying to unseat AOC out there because she's from the Bronx, the real Bronx, not hanging out with those elitists. Let's go to some of those businesses because there's something that she forgot to mention. This is from the Daily Beast. Forte has failed to mention is that her family's beverage distribution warehouse, great business, was at the center of a federal drug and gun bust in 2019, which culminated in guilty pleas by her husband and son, both of whom are serial offenders. Oh, there's so much more. In a 2020 Facebook post, Forte placed her business at an address on the Bronx's Stillwell Avenue, so she is from there. In her financial disclosures to the House Clerk's office, she stated her husband's income derived from a company incorporated in the same building. It's like it's all connected. This was the exact location that the FBI agent identified as the site of the crimes. Joseph is her husband, Joey Snapple Galdieri. His name is Joey Snapple, you guys, with whom Forte is married, according to the records in suburban Rockland County, where the pair own a home well outside the congressional district's borders. And their son, Joseph Galdieri Jr., also known as Lil Tropicana. So this is a picture of the whole family. This is a picture of the whole family here, you guys. Big happy family. Sun kissed on the bottom there. Let's move on to more here. So in the statement to the Daily Beast, Forte did place the blame entirely on her son though. Now she needs to excuse this behavior. It's Pop, it's son, and it's his business. And it's marijuana, and it's an FBI drug bust. There's more, is what she said. As for my husband, he was unaware of our son's crimes. He was only roped into the charges because of my son utilizing our business location for a single delivery of marijuana. Family values. How did your son get off of the rails? Maybe the parents need to be at home. The parents were at home because they were part of this crime syndicate. More details because the FBI said, wait, the son? In the criminal complaint, the agent described the son arranging the drop-off of $150,000 worth of marijuana over the phone at the same time cameras caught his father pacing directly behind him in the warehouse's office. The agent further cited tapes that captured Galdieri Sr., Joey Snapple, meeting with a co-conspirator who brought a truckload of weed to the distribution center, and he handed him a black plastic bag full of cash. In searching the location, federal agents discovered a semi-automatic pistol with its serial number illegally abraded away in a drawer that Galdieri Sr., let me just call him Snapple, opened and rifled through several times in the security roll. Because both Galdieris are convicted felons, the younger having faced substance charges across multiple states, and the father having been found guilty of second-degree assault, neither could possess a firearm under state or federal law. Crazy how that works. You can scratch serial numbers off of guns. Maybe it shows that you know that you aren't supposed to have one, or whatever you may use that gun for, you don't want it to be traced back to you. Weird. It's like we see this on TV or something. Really fast, because I want some more irony here. These guys are drug dealers. They're drug traffickers. $150,000 and there's cash being exchanged and tons of weed being dropped off by the truckload at this warehouse, this distribution beverage warehouse. That's why it's called Snapple. There's this guy, his name is Donald Trump, and he has a problem with drug dealers. He doesn't want them in the party. In fact, he wants them dead.
And I'm calling for the death penalty for drug dealers and human traffickers.
One more huge piece of irony here. Sorry, Farron, this story is so amazing. On Tina Forte's website, one of the key issues she wants to fight back against and reform is criminal justice. Look at the way that she worded the way she wants to reform criminal justice. Tina supports criminal justice reform to improve the lives and save tax dollars. Reforms should include expunging the criminal records of non-violent offenders, for some reason they put in quotes, whose crimes are no longer violations in their home states. For example, this is the example. This would mean expunging the records of non-violent charges for marijuana possession, as the state has fully legalized it as of last year. That example. Weird, because the state does not allow unlicensed sale of this drug, and Ms. Forte's website does not speak of the federal gun charges or the violent offenses that her husband's 2013 assault rap brings to him. Tough on crime. Tough on crime, Farron. What are your thoughts?
I'm still laughing about Lil Tropicana. I'm sorry about that. No, look, I mean, Joey Snapple's a bad guy. You don't mess with Joey Snapple. Everybody knows that. If you're really from the Bronx, right? Bada bing. No, first of all, I'm kind of shocked that obviously this happened several years ago. We're only just now, getting these massive reports. Kind of seems like something maybe should have been uncovered about this a couple years ago, but you get it when you get it, I guess. For any other candidate, and I think this kind of speaks to where we are in politics today. If this story had come out about a candidate 10 years ago, they're done, right? That's the end. You're not going to get elected into office. But now it's just like, yeah, that happened. What are you going to do about it? So that's how far we've come. Nothing is a scandal anymore. Nothing ends political careers anymore, and it should. This is clearly a family that has, not just with this incident, but as you pointed out, a broad history of flagrant violations of the law. The videos that Ms. Forte has put out driving in her car are absolutely just bonkers. To put it as mildly as possible. These are very weird people, okay? I mean, that's probably the best I could say. But also now we're finding out probably a bit of a criminal family here too. So again, 10 years ago, this would have ended anybody's political career. But nowadays, it's just a small blip on the radar. She's gonna keep doing what she's doing. But I hope the voters in that area understand probably not a good idea to put this crime family into the House of Representatives. So we'll see what happens. It's also a little ridiculous that the dad, who totally didn't know any of this was happening, didn't go to jail for this. That's ridiculous in my book. And for her to blame it all on their son, what a terrible mother. What a horrible, horrible mother and human being.
She says unless he turns his life around, he's gonna have more problems than just the legal system. He's gonna have a problem with me.
Yeah, I mean, what is Mrs. Snapple gonna do to him? I mean, that sounds quite dangerous there.